Good day, grade 12. So for this week, we'll be having a video discussion again. Same drill. Kung may questions, pwedeng mag-message sa GC o kaya ay pwede na po akong i-PM directly. So before we proceed, we have one question here. If you're going to a picnic, what do you usually do before you go? Ano ba yung bago kayo mag-picnic, bago kayo mag-outing? Ano ba yung ginagawa niyo muna bago kayo pumunta dun sa isang lugar? Of course, you do planning. Nagpa-plan kayo kung saan kayo magpipiknik, kung kailan, kung ano yung mga dadalhin nyo. So, yun yung mga ginagawa nyo muna bago kayo mag-picnic. So, same thing, we should also plan essays and presentations. So, a lot of students like you struggle a lot when it comes to writing. Bakit kaya? So, this is just some of the reasons. First is that because you don't like writing, you don't like to write. Second, writing is too complex and it has a lot of factors to consider, like grammar, margin, and everything that is related to the technicality of writing. So, complex siya para sa inyo because it has a lot of factors to consider, katulad ng grammar at saka iba pang technicality sa writing. Third is the organization of ideas, which some don't really understand the importance of it. Bakit nga ba mahalaga na organize yung ideas nyo? Simple lang po, para mas maintindihan ng readers kung ano yung binabasa nyo, para yung way niya is parang dire-diretso lang, hindi yung liko-liko, hindi sigsag. Kaya mahalaga na organize yung ideas nyo. Fourth one is that your handwriting, parang uncomfortable kayo dun sa handwriting ninyo. And then the fifth one, the most difficult one, is what to write or your topic in writing. Kasi di ba minsan, sasabihin ni teacher, okay, kahit anong topic, mag-iisip kayo, ano kayang topic? Kasi ang dami-daming topic, so parang nalilito kayo mismo sa kung anong isusulat nyo. So these are just some of the reasons why a student like you struggle a lot when it comes to writing. Now, let's go ahead and define first writing. This is an activity that requires organization at nagre-require din po siya na i-plan. So, let's go ahead and start planning your essay. Let's start first with the thesis statement. So, this is the overall idea or argument of your work. This is the general statement that presents essential points that lead the reader to the right direction, and it focuses in succinct, and must be framed as a declarative sentence. Dapat po ay declarative sentence siya, hindi pa tanong, hindi pa damdam. Siya po ay declarative sentence, ang thesis statement. So, ito po ay parang yung main idea ng essay ninyo. Ito yung example. The Asean region is a dynamic system because it capitalizes on cultural diversity, rich resources, and a variety of perspective. So, itong thesis statement na to ay nagko-contain ng main idea na ang ASEAN region daw ay dynamic system. At ito yung supporting details niya because it capitalizes on cultural diversity, rich resources, and a variety of perspectives. So, ito yung mga support niya, itong capitalizes cultural diversity, rich resources, and variety of perspectives. In these 3 points, so ito yung made-develop in each paragraph in order to make the main idea a well-elaborated one. So, ito yung i-elaborate dun sa bawat paragraph dun sa essay ninyo. Now, your task 1 is think of a topic of your interest. Ito na ang pinakamahirap. Pero kung ano yung mga interest nyo, kung ano yung mga gusto nyo, so, yun na lang yung i-topic nyo para hindi kayo ganun mahirapan. And then, what's your purpose of writing it? Your target audience and your role for your essay. Ano ba yung role nyo? And then, task 2, craft a suitable thesis statement regarding your topic and supporting points to develop. So, dun sa activity page ng module nyo po, ay meron doong kung paano nyo gagawin itong task 1, may table doon. And then sa task 2, may space din yun para ma-write nyo yung thesis statement ng essay ninyo. So, next one, we do have the outline. It is a helpful tool for organizing your work. It shows logical arrangement of ideas to be included in your essay. So, we have two types ng outline. We have the traditional and standard. Now, take a look at this example. Ito yung traditional format natin, and then ito yung standard. So, ang pinagkaiba niya po, ang traditional format ay gumagamit siya ng Roman numeral. Yan, ganyan. Tapos A, B, C, D, yung mga letters. Samantalang po sa standard format, ay yung numbers po ang ginagamit. Yan. Yung numeric. So, ito yung traditional and standard format. Kahit alin po dito yung gamitin ninyo. For principles, consider the following sa paggagawa po ng outline. The first one is parallelism. Entry should observe the same language structure. Example, yung phrase, words, phrases, and sentences. Kung nakasentence yan lahat, ay yung isa, dapat nakasentence lahat. Kung phrase, phrase lahat. Kung words lang, edi words lang. Coordination. Entry should observe levels of importance. In the example above, so makikita nyo rin po yan dun sa module nyo. Yung example ng standard at saka nung tawag dito. Standard, nung types of outline, yung standard at saka traditional format. It observes levels of importance. So, this example, the colleges are labeled as major ideas since they carry the same level of significance in the research university. And then subordination. Entry should observe difference of importance. In the same example, the different units under colleges are labeled as minor ideas since they differ in scope from the colleges. Yung mga, di ba, College of Engineering. So, doon sa College of Engineering, may Industrial Engineering, may mga subtopics siya or subordinations. And then the last one is we have the division, or entries should at least be 2 to be sure that supporting points of a major idea are adequate. Dapat at least 2. Para ma-make sure na yung magiging supporting points sa major idea ay magiging sapat para mas maliwanagan yung readers. So, since the outline helps in organizing ideas, it is important that entries that comprise subtopics are well thought out. Essays usually require an introduction, body, and conclusion. Since yung outline ay nakakatulong para mas ma-organize natin yung ideas natin, importante din na yung mga entries natin, it comprise subtopics that are well thought out. So, yung essay, meron din siyang introduction, body, and conclusion. So, ito yung outline. Pinakamagandang outline na gamitin. Wait lang. Nahulog pa. So, kasi ito yung introduction. So, dahil sa introduction, what is the topic about? So, ganyan. Pwede rin ang gamitin nyo dito ay yung traditional format, yung, ang tawag dito, Roman numeral ang gagamitin. Yan. Ganyan siya. Pwede nyo itong i-pause kung gusto nyo pang mas makita yung example. So, pwedeng ito ang gamitin yung outline para mas madali yung paggawa nyo ng essay. So, next one, yung task 3 nyo naman, dun sa activity nyo pa rin gagawin, sa activity page ng module nyo, prepare your outline. It can either be in traditional or standard format. So, pwede nyo rin gamitin itong outline na ito, yung huling example na pinakita ko. Yung mga introduction, body, and conclusion. And then, next one, the System of Academic Psychological Association, or the EPA, is used in preparing a list of reference. These are the guidelines for organizing a reference list. Kasi minsan ay kukuha tayo ng idea sa book, sa internet, So, mahalaga po na isite natin yung reference ng pinagkuhaan natin. So, entries should be arranged alphabetically with the surname of the authors as points of reference. In cases where there is no author, kapag wala daw author, yung title na lang ng work or title ng article becomes the first part of the entry. So, the hanging indent format should be observed when writing entries. This means that the first line of the first entry is not indented while the succeeding lines are indented. Ito yung dun sa example, tulad dun sa example, hindi naka-indent yung first line ng APA format. And then yung sa pangalawang line, siya na yung naka-indent. And then the third one, the following are some example entries for books, periodicals, and online sources. For other sources, pwede kayong pumunta sa link na to. Nandun din to sa module nyo. But, ito yung ibang example, yung book format. Tingnan nyo to, naka-indent. Hindi siya naka-indent, naka-align siya dito. Pero pagdating dito sa second line, naka-indent na siya. Or nakapapasok. So, ito yung example. Meron din ito sa module nyo. Pwede rin ako mag-send sa messenger para mas malinaw yung picture. So, ito yung for online resources. Ito yung kung paano. Sundan nyo na lang yung pattern para hindi kayo malito. So, ito yung author's initials or institution. Tapos yung date of retrieval kung kailan nyo kinuha. And then, title of work, kung ano ba yung title, halimbawa yung article, ayun, retrieve from, tapos lagay nyo yung website, kung ano yung pangalan ng website. So, yung task 4 nyo, regarding do sa topic of interest nyo, mag-gather kayo ng at least 3 references na related dun sa essay nyo, and then mag-prepare kayo ng tentative working bibliography. So, may space din dun sa activity page ng module nyo kung saan nyo siya pwedeng isulat. At least 3 references lang. So, habang ginagawa nyo yung pwede nyo tong i-pause tong video na ito. Next one, with the preliminary components of your essay. So, preliminary pa lang yun, simula pa lang yun. You may begin writing your essay. The succeeding sections describe the different parts of essay. So, ngayon, i-discuss naman natin yung different parts ng essay, yung body, introduction, and conclusion. So, of course, we do have the introduction, which is composed of background information. Ito yung mga background information. Andito din yung thesis statement nyo at saka yung scope ng writing ninyo. Nandito yung who is it all about, what is it is all about, why, bakit yung sinulat, when, kailan ba itong, halimbawa, tungkol sa issue, kailan ba itong issue na to, saan, at paano nangyari, then the thesis statement, and then the scope. So, based on the outline that you crafted, based sa outline na sinulat nyo, you're going to write a draft of the introduction of your essay. Kahit draft lang po, na meron din siyang space sa activity page nyo sa module. And the next one, we do have the body. The body of the essay contains the major ideas confined in the thesis. So, kung ano yung nandun sa thesis statement nyo, yun yung i-elaborate nyo sa body ng essay nyo. In addition, different rhetorical modes such as description, cause and effect, comparison and contrast, and examples are used to achieve the purpose of the author. Now, based pa rin dun sa outline na sinulat nyo, magagawa kayo ng draft ng body ng essay nyo dun sa activity page ng module nyo. And then, the last one, we do have the conclusion. The conclusion is the section that summarizes the main points of the essay. Kung ano yung main points is a summary nyo lang. Likewise, it is a strategic section for the writer to restate the thesis for the readers to recall the purpose and scope of the essay. Pwede nyo ring i-restate or i-paraphrase yung thesis statement nyo para ma-recall yung readers kung ano nga ba yung purpose at ano nga ba yung scope ng essay na sinulat nyo. So, yun po yung conclusion. And again, may activity din kayo dyan. Based pa rin dun sa outline na ginawa nyo, magre-write kayo ng draft ng conclusion ng essay ninyo. So, meron ding spaces sa activity page just in case na Hindi kasya, pwede naman kayong gumamit ng extra paper. I-note nyo na lang na halimbawa po, ma'am, nandun po sa extra paper yung kadugtong. Pwede naman ganun. Then, questions. Ano ang inyong questions? If you have questions, PM nyo lang ako sa Messenger or mag-message sa GC. Ayan, for your transfer naman, yung mga, di ba may draft na kayong sinulat ng introduction, body at conclusion, pagsasama-samahin nyo naman yon para makompleto nyo yung parts ng essay nyo. Susulat nyo yung essay nyo sa yellow pad paper ninyo, and then yung rubric na nandun sa inyong learning guide, yun yung magiging basehan kung paano gagradean yung inyong essay. So, sa pagpapasa naman po, pahina lang po ng activity, ng reflect, at ng transfer ang ipapasa, pati na rin po yung essay na nakasulat sa yellow pad ninyo. Doon sa yellow pad at saka doon sa pages ng activity, reflect, at transfer, don't forget to write your name at saka yung subject natin para hindi mawala. So, that's all for today, grade 12. Again, if you do have questions, don't hesitate to message me. Bye for now.